Hey guys, what's up? I'm back for more Valkyria Chronicles. Today is Monday, June 6, 2016, 1:37 p.m. Very early in the day for me to be recording, which is perfect because I got an email from Amazon a few hours ago saying that Atelier Sophie is actually coming in the mail tomorrow, which is the day it's being released. I was expecting it to come on the 9th, 2 days after it releases, because that's what happened with this game. I bought this game ahead of time, and I actually got it in the mail like 2 days after it came out, so I was expecting the same for this one, but I guess not. So this kind of just like gives me 2 fewer days than I expected to finish this. So let's just get right into this. I'm assuming I've got to be like 3/4 of the way through the game. I'm not really sure. Just kind of a guess.
Let's begin the strategy meeting. First off, I need to ask. Lieutenant, how is Squad 7's morale?
It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain. Personally, it still doesn't seem real to me. Can't believe she's really gone.
I see.
This fucking game.
Nevertheless, you have new orders. I sent in a request to General Damon to allow this op and received full clearance.
Sent in a request to General Damon to allow this op. So she requested for this?
The Galleon militia's next task is to liberate a small border town called Bruhl.
Oh shit.
The regiment will surround the area while your squad enters and secures the plaza. Any questions, Lieutenant?
No, Captain.
I'm taking temporary personal leave, but I wish you the best of luck out there.
Temporary personal leave. Alright. So, Faldio's taking temporary... That's got to have something to do with Bruhl, right? Got to have something to do with this mission in Bruhl. When something like this happens at this stage in a video game, and the story, I feel like there's a chance Faldio might be like a traitor or something. He's taking temporary personal leave, so he's not going to be like helping us in Bruhl, which means that he might be like leading the like opposing forces in Bruhl or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. This just seems very suspicious to me.
Also, I'd like to introduce the new tank pilot assigned to the Edelweiss.
Oh shit.
I'll do the best I can, Welkin.
Krace, no, you're not nearly as adorable as Isara was.
Kreese?
He recently volunteered to be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off.
No, you're not worthy.
I'm still nowhere near as skilled as she was, but I'll do my very best. Thank you, Kreese.
That concludes our meeting. I look forward to good news from Bruhl. Dismissed.
Oh god. Kreese, come on. What is that? Wait a minute. Whoa, I get 4 cutscenes right now? Okay. Jaeger. Oh, we're going... The bad guys. Let's hear about some bad guys.
Fausen was lost, and Gregor with it, in a warrior's death.
A warrior's death. He died screaming, no!
What comes next, Maximilian? Things aren't looking very good these days.
The Empire claimed the earliest victories, and most of Gallia with them. Their struggles since have bested the detachments holding each location.
Meaning, we reconcentrate our forces.
Yes. Send word to gather our armies on the Magyar Plain.
Our armies. Why is our capitalized? I know that's a thing that like I've seen in like a lot of older type of writing. Our like in like biblical writing, like they would capitalize his if they were talking about God or something. feel like this is kind of the same thing. I never really was a fan of that. I don't think you should, because his is not a pronoun, or him is not a pronoun. Or I mean, it's not. It is a pronoun. It's not a proper noun. Just grammar,
Mario,
guys.
the time has come to show these rubes your power.
No, not again.
Sir,
I've already seen her power. She fucked us up.
by my Valkyrian blood, I swear the Gallian forces will bow before you.
No.
I believe it. They won't last long once you get serious. And that's good news for me and the prospects for Thirald's reinstatement.
Thirald.
Once we conquer Gallia, you shall have independence for your homeland, Jaeger.
Ah.
But until then, you have no country of your own. You shall serve us with your very life.
I'm well aware, Your Grace. The fate of the Empire is no concern of mine.
So, okay, so General Jaeger doesn't have, like, allegiance necessarily to Maximilian. He's pretty much doing this to, like, win independence for his country, whatever. So that sounds to me like Jaeger is going to betray Maximilian at some point, I think.
But Maximilian, you will be victorious. It's the only reason I'm fighting this war.
No, it isn't. You're lying. Alright, return to Bruhl. I think the Empire should have Bruhl at this point.
We're back. Back to where it all started.
It's been 5 months since we left Bruhl. Now, all but one of us is back to make this home again.
Do you have to bring that up, like, right away, Alicia? We fucking know.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Bruhl.
How she feels about him? You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Bruhl. What does that mean? How does she feel about him? I've never heard anything about that.
She wanted us to remember why we're fighting, to help us get past Isara's death. For right now, let's stop thinking and just move forward. Let's take back Isara's home.
Okay. Return to the... What? Isn't this in the desert? Oh, wait. I see. I see what's going on. Okay.
Back again. I had to return one more time.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with Faldio here. I don't trust this.
But the area we saw last time, no matter what I try, the door won't open anymore. What was written on those walls turns all of Europa's history on its head. It's staggering. It began, "Welcome, Sister Valkyria." They hide the truth from all but their own.
Huh.
The door won't let me in. Given what's on the walls, maybe it opens only for the Valkyrur. Maximilian got through, but he had Valkyria with him. She must have opened it for him.
I feel like he's making some assumptions here. Maybe. Probably.
Wait. The door was closed when we first arrived.
Oh.
The one who opened it was...
Oh, shit.
No, it's not. Chances of her... No. There's no other explanation.
There probably are other explanations, but you're not really just thinking.
What should I do?
Why is he so, like, concerned about what he should do? Why doesn't he just tell everyone? Okay, so apparently Faldio thinks that Alicia is a Valkyria, which is how she was able to accidentally open the door the first time. So anyway, what's really weird about that, though, is if that is the case, if the door only opens for Valkyria, then why is it that when Maximilian and Silvaria saw Welkin and Alicia and Faldio, that they didn't act surprised? Like, at the very least, Silvaria should have known that one of those three people standing in front of them had to have been a Valkyria. Maybe they said something and I just didn't catch it that indicated that, but if the only way to open that door is that you have to be a Valkyria, Silvaria should definitely know that one of those three is a Valkyria. And I'm gonna watch that cutscene again, just to see if there's any kind of reaction or any kind of anything I didn't just catch the first time. Because that's I really like that in cutscenes, where like something is said or somebody reacts in a weird way that you probably like you don't notice or doesn't make sense at first, but then later in the story, like something is said and you're like, oh shit, that's what that was all about. Like, I really like that a lot. Foreshadowing.
Who's there?
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Wondering if there's any of that. There's any of that in that cutscene.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
Bruhl. Yeah, you know what? I feel like I've got to be pretty close to the end here because we've been all over Gallia, except for like the very southern tip, I think. And we're back at Bruhl now. The enemy is entrenched in a defensive formation throughout the... Is this the... No, I think this is a different one. I was just going to say, like... No, is it? This looks kind of familiar. I think we might have seen this area before. Maybe. Possibly. The enemy is entrenched in a defensive formation throughout central Bruhl and the Windmill Plaza. Squad 7 will enter from this location and cut a path into the town center. Uh-huh. Your objective is the occupation of the enemy's base camp. Expect the fighting along the main street to be exceptionally fierce. We also have information suggesting that they've placed snipers at various key points across town. Even if you don't see anyone in the immediate area, you may still be open to sniper fire. Be careful where you stop. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. I think I've got a good spread here. I hope.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
Isara! We're taking back our home, Is! Squad 7, move out!
He's in denial. She's dead. Isara! We're doing the thing, Is.
Phew. Here we are. Sorry, but I'm a little scared.
Oh, you bitch.
That's right. This is your first time out in battle, isn't it?
Why would they stick him, like, in Squad 7, badass Squad 7, a fucking noob like this? That's not very smart.
Please. Combat is always a scary thing. I don't think anyone should ever forget that. I feel like getting used to the horror of war means losing hope.
Yes, sir. I understand.
He is, like...
Okay, then. Let's begin. Everybody, watch out for enemy snipers.
Bring it on, enemy snipers. Oh my god. Am I able to see all of these because I've got a scout? Is it that their sight is just that fucking good? Oh, there are snipers right there. Sniper right. Mash the hunter. Jesus Christ. And he is crouching, isn't he? Heavy AT. Anti-tank cannon? What? Oh my god. It's only got 600 life, though. Yozna the Hound? Jesus Christ, that sounds fucking crazy. Alright, so, these heavy cannons... I'm assuming that this cannon right here can't fire in this direction here. Which is good, because this is where the Shamrock is, and I think the Shamrock has lower defense than the Edelweiss. What is this? What does this X mean? I think this X means that I can't cross this, because this looks like some kind of debris. So the only way that I'm going to get to this camp would be to go all the way around like this. But there is a sandbag here. I don't know. I guess I'll see when I come to that, but... Alright, let's see. How do I want to do this? Crouching. Okay. I got some guys crouching. I got one guy crouching, really, but he's a sniper, so I definitely want to take him out. And I definitely want to take out this guy with Catherine, because she's got that thing that kicks ass against snipers who are up elevated. So I do want to take him out. He has sight on this tank, so that means if Catherine moves out right here, she should have sight on him. There might be someone perched up right here, though. So let's move first with the Shamrock.
Way ahead of you.
See what's going on this side. Oh my god, AT mines.
Enemy sighted. Enemy fire's got me nailed down here.
Oh yeah, we've totally seen this fucking map. Oh, this is cool. Alright, let's see. What's the best thing that I can do right now? This guy's standing, so I'm not worried about him. What is that? It's a sniper on the roof. Okay. Alright, so first, let's see if I... Oh, I just can't shoot that far, really? Whoa, don't want to destroy that. That is a strategic sandbag. Do want to destroy their cover here, though. Right there, I think. Alright, now I can... Well, I don't really need to snipe them anymore if they're like that damaged, but... What is this? Let me take a look at my map. Can I get across this? I think I can. What? Okay. Anything crazy I need to be aware of here? Where's that friggin' anti-tank cannon? Where is it? I don't like that I don't see it. There it is, right there. Okay. I don't think it's got sight on me. I can't move very much. Oh, that's a tank though. The tank has sight on me now. Let's back up a little bit. Alright, perfect. Okay. That was a very good use of CP. That was a good turn. Saw a lot of things. Let's see. Now what I want to do. I could just use my sniper just to pick off some of these guys. I don't think I need to move up too much right now. Yeah, this tank does not see... Sniper. Okay, so the only thing that has sight on the Shamrock, I think, are like things that wouldn't do very much damage at all to the tank, which is perfect. Okay, let's see what I can do with Catherine right now. Let me see right here. What do I have? What does this look like? Okay, so from right here I can take that guy out. I can definitely hit this guy. Alright, I think I want to go for that guy. Let me see what I can see here. No, I don't want to waste her on the left. Sniper. Up in the tower. I don't like how I can't really see where his head is exactly. I know I'm aiming at his head because it says one shot to kill, but let's see. Let's feel where the center of his head. I think it's like right there and about right here. Let's go for it. Nice.
I'm not done yet.
All right. So let's move up a little bit more. I don't like that shock trooper being right there. I'm going to take him out in just a sec. Let's do that with Rosie, I think. Actually, let's see what's... Okay, so this sniper just cannot see anything on the right. I got to deal with this sniper with Catherine. There's another sniper up here that can only see the tank. Okay. So first, let's take out the shock trooper over here. Or try to. I wonder, can I get supporting from the sniper? No? Probably not. Alright, that's fine. Biatch. Alright. There he is. Okay. If I move everyone up on the left side, or at the very least move the Edelweiss up, I think Rosie should be okay. I just don't want to... I just want to stop them from advancing to like right here, because then Rosie would be exposed and that wouldn't be fun. Alright, so I've got 2 more shots left. Catherine is a beast with accuracy boost. Oh my god. Alright, let's use accuracy boost for this right now. Right here. Yes. God damn it, sniper is fucking rule in this game all of a sudden. I don't need to worry about those mines, really. Alright, so with this last CP, what I want to do... I don't like how exposed Catherine is. Rosie's in a slightly worse position. I think I could take out the sniper with either one. I think. Let me... Okay, so I only need 1 CP to deal with this, really. So, let me worry about the left side now. Let's see what's going on here. Everything can see the Edelweiss. Ew. Okay, so I've got some... Oh, a lot of snipers. Wow, that's a lot of snipers. Alright, let's see. Standing. 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 So I don't have to worry about anybody, like, blowing up anybody's cover for a while. That's good.
Entering combat.
Alright. But there are mines. I don't like that tank. Let me do this. AT cannon way over there. 4 to kill. Ugh. There's a sniper way over there. Sniper. A sniper. So I get a better view.
If you see an opening, strike it.
Oh, I can turn those off. Okay.
Enemy fire's got me nailed down here.
Let's just attack the tank. The enemy tank. Okay, so so the Edelweiss is in a good position now. Anybody trying to run up here, this sniper is almost definitely going to die if it does move. Actually, you know what? Let me get it closer. So the sniper, like, moves at all, it should just start getting shot at from the Edelweiss, I think. Same goes for that shock trooper, I think. Maybe. I'm going to try to take out the shock trooper, though. That is a slightly bigger threat. Okay, so I do 600 damage. Okay. Let's get some dudes up here. So what I want to do, I know there are sandbags here, and it seems kind of tempting to use them, but I don't like these. I don't trust these snipers. These snipers would do a lot of damage to them, even behind the sandbag. So what I'm going to try to do is mostly use the Edelweiss for cover. That should be okay, because most of these guys have pretty good CP, except for the sniper, but that's fine because I'm going to attack multiple times with the sniper. That's what I want to do. Let me see who I've got sight on right now. This trooper. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not even going to deal with that. This guy is not in cover. A scout. Okay. I would like to get rid of him. Reduce their sight a little bit. Killing this guy would be good. That would be nice. 4 headshots though? Fuck. Ugh. I guess the scout. That's got to be the scout, I think. Yeah, alright. Let's get rid of the scout. Come on, aim. Okay.
See what you get?
Let's see. Get behind the tank a little bit. Okay, so I should be able to get behind the tank with 1 more CP, I think. Who can I see from this angle? I can get that sniper. That would be nice. If I get everyone behind... Yeah, I think I'm going to pick off the sniper right now with this guy. I think that's pronounced Cesare. Cesare? Cesare, I think. Well, this sniper is totally useless. These guys are just way the fuck too far away. AT cannon. God damn, so many fucking AT cannons. Ugh. AT cannon has sight on the Edelweiss and the sniper. Whoa, whoa. Okay, let me see. Okay, so basically, who's very exposed right now is Salinas. So I've got to move Salinas up, and I've got to move Cesare up. I don't have to move anybody else, but I also do want to get my engineers up a little bit. Alicia, not super important right now. Largo, his friggin' CP makes him not ultra useful at this point. Alright, so since I've got to move him, let's do that right now. Where are you? Where is your head? Okay. I think, where is his head? That looks like the center. Right about here, I feel like. Yes.
See what you get?
All right. Looking pretty good so far. Right there. Alright, so I took out their most dangerous snipers. The only one who's really exposed right now is Salinas. So, what I'm going to try to do with Salinas this turn is take out that sniper over there. I also would like to get him into cover this turn so I don't have to waste another CP doing that. 32 shots to kill. I wonder if I move up a little bit, could I get supporting fire from the Edelweiss? I don't know exactly how that works, but question mark. 32 to kill. How many headshots? 16 headshots? Fucking god damn it. Jesus. Well, he is an elite, I guess, but still. Alright, so this shock trooper, I think I'm going to go for this guy. He's not an elite. That's... God! I wonder... Oh, you know what I could have done, I think? Is just throw a grenade to get rid of those mines. That would have been good. damn it. Okay. This guy has sight on both of them. No. Wait, who? I'm seeing 3 sight lines, but my sniper should be covered. Should be. Alright, let's see. At this point, what do I want to do? I have 2 CP left. Nobody's really exposed. Really. Engineers. Let's do that. And she totally sounds like Selkie from Fire Emblem. That's crazy. Let's see if I can. 1 shot to kill. Nice. Okay, so what I've just learned is that at like medium range, rifles are way more effective than machine guns. That is very good to know. Let's see. Okay, so he's gonna have to get close to do anything, which means he's just gonna get assassinated by the Edelweiss. So I don't need to worry about him. He's gonna kill himself if he moves. So let's get this guy. I couldn't get close enough to do anything about those mines without getting shot at from that shock trooper. So let's put her... Oh, that's right, I still have smoke rounds. Shit, I totally forgot about those. Right. Right. God damn it. I have smoke fucking rounds. What has sight on the... Oh. I shouldn't need an engineer on the right just yet, I don't think. And if I do need an engineer on the right, I could always move Claudia over to the right. I'm assuming that I'm going to need her for the Edelweiss, though. Yeah, the Shamrock should be just fine. I don't think I need to worry about that. Catherine's low on ammo, though. I'm going to want to prepare for that. Catherine the next turn could take out... this sniper? She's gonna have 2 ammo for that, so I don't need to replenish that. I don't like Largo's shitty AP, but he would be very useful right now. Very useful. Alright, let's move Largo up right now. And I'm gonna move him up over to the on the right, because that is much safer for him with his low AP.
If it gets rough, a tank makes for good cover.
Oh, you know what? Oh my god. Oh god. Yes. Let's see if we can get rid of these mines right now. That would be good. Can I? Ah, damn it. That doesn't work. Shit.
This is horrible. What have they done to the town?
Grass would be good to get into. I'm gonna leave Largo. I don't want to no, that is, I think he's this. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is good. For a second there he was exposed to that sniper, but not anymore. He should be fine. Yes. What? Come on. 700 damage. I can take 2 more of those. Only 2 more of those. Yeah, definitely gonna need that Claudia to just hug the Edelweiss the entire time. Okay, so let me... I don't like this shock trooper. He's an elite. Rosie might be able to take out the shock trooper. No, 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 no. Let's see. What do I want to do here? He's not crouching. I could move Alicia out right now. could do that. Alicia doesn't really have a ton of uses right now, though. Fuck. I want to get rid of this guy so that I can move everyone up safely and I can get Largo up a little bit and hopefully take out this tank this turn. I know I've got like anti-tank shit I've got to deal with. This is a sniper right here. This is an AT cannon. How do I want to take out... What's the best, most effective way to take out this shock trooper? Alicia or Nadine, possibly. I could get Nadine. I don't really need to move out another engineer, though. You know what? Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm going to do it with... well, she might not have the CP to do what I want her to do. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Claudia. With Claudia, let's just resupply. Largo should have full ammo now. Edelweiss is supporting. Wait a minute. So, do I need to be behind the Edelweiss to get supporting fire? Or is it just... Oh, I see. Okay, so it doesn't matter really how close I am to the Edelweiss. What matters is how close the Edelweiss is to whatever I'm shooting at. That's how that works. Okay. Okay, so this guy should just die this turn. Alright. So, now that I've got her out here, let's just take care of these mines right now. And maybe I can repair that sandbag, maybe. I don't know if that tank would attack me. Let's be a little careful about this. Well, the Edelweiss is going to destroy that when it moves past it, so that wasn't really necessary. Let's see. Where do I want to leave her? Edelweiss can move up a good distance here. She can't... Okay, let's put her right here. Here's where I'm going to cover my foot soldiers next. I think. Edelweiss should be able to move... Yeah, definitely. Right here, I think. Okay. So I'm going to plant the Edelweiss like right here next turn. Should easily be able to get there. Okay, the AT cannon has sight. It's going to have... Basically, the Edelweiss is going to be exposed to all this AT shit right the next turn. Which could be disastrous. Hope it won't. But, Largo is crouching. He can get right basically here, which is pretty good. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's... With Largo, 3 CP. Anti-personnel, 1 ally's anti-attack. Awaken potential. Let me take a look at unit list. Largo. Tank Slayer. Loyal teammate. I kind of wish I knew exactly what these meant. I know what Tank Slayer is, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know what Veggie Maniac is. Activates pretty often, but alright, let's try this. Let's see how much. Okay, 1900. So this would take, I think the Edelweiss does 600 or 700. I think 600. So this would take 4 shots from the Edelweiss, which would be a ridiculous amount of CP used. So let's use this order on Largo, and he better not fucking miss. Let's see how I wish I really knew. I could see like how much this increases Largo's damage. I wish this were Fire Emblem, basically. Give me a forecast thing.
Enemy sighted.
Claudia is uselessly going to 4 to kill? What? Fucking 4? Are you kidding? How is it fucking 4? That doesn't seem fucking worth it at all. Fuck. That sucks. Okay, so 619. So that only did 600 damage? That's the same as one Edelweiss shot. I just used 4 CP to do one Edelweiss's worth of... Fuck! Ugh. That's fucking garbage. God damn it. That's what I was worried about with orders. I was worried that it just wouldn't be worth it, and that one definitely wasn't. Yuck. Alright, well, fucking 3. It's gonna take me 5 CP to take out this tank, which is gonna leave me with 2 left, which is... God damn it, this isn't great. That's not very good.
Entering combat.
I didn't even move. Alright. 3 to kill. Right, 3 to kill. That doesn't make sense. Okay. There is the AT cannon. Does that have sight on me? I think it might. Does it? I don't know. Let's take out this thing. You know what? Actually... No. Smoke I don't think would be very good in this level, because I do remember in the last level they said that a tank shot would instantly clear out smoke. And there are a lot of things that will basically clear this out, so not doing that. Definitely want to move these two though. Neither of them are in cover. But way more importantly than that, I want to repair the Edelweiss. Is there anything else I could possibly do? Not really. I could repair the sandbag. Oh my god, I could repair the sandbags. That might be good now that the Edelweiss is past it. I think. Is it still on top of it technically? That would suck. God damn it. The map lied to me. I don't know if I need to repair it again. Could be really bad if I don't. Might go badly. Stupid sandbag. Okay, so I can move these two into cover and repair the Edelweiss one more time. And attack with Largo again, I guess. Might as well. Because everything else is pretty much totally safe. Don't need to worry about that sniper.
Rest easy. I'm on it.
I suppose. Pretty much the rest of this, it seems like all I really need are anti-tank things. AT cannon, there's a like AT stuff and snipers. There's a shock trooper way over there that I can't do anything about. Maybe I can do something with this sniper though.
Orders in order.
I'm gonna be able to take out that sniper on the left. Let's see if I have a shot. Do I have a shot? I have a shot on this. Where is he? Sniper elite, way over there. 2 shots to kill. Okay, that's... Or 1. That's much better, but that is a tiny little chance to hit. Let me move up a tiny... Let's see, where is that guy? Okay, I can move up a little bit more. I don't have a ton of AP to mess around here. I would like to take out this guy on the left, that sniper, but I don't know where he is. You know what? Let's go for this one. It would take 2 body shots to kill him. I'm gonna go for the headshot. I don't like my chances at all. I really don't like my chances at all. But let's see what happens. Wow! Oh my god, snipers are amazing all of a sudden. Alright, that was a very good fucking shot. Okay. So I've got one other sniper way over here. He's an elite. One right here. And this guy I can take out fairly easily, I think. Let's see. What do I want to do now? I gotta repair again. I don't know if I have to be honest, but I can. Okay, I'll repair again and I'll attack this with the with Largo. Okay, I'll attack with Largo first, and then replenish his ammo. And I'm being so super strategic right now. This is amazing. I know that he recovers an ammo anyway next turn, but whatever. I don't care. Wait a minute. 2 shots to kill. So he does at least 350 damage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Largo's normal shots on this tank do at least 350 damage, right? I used 3 CP to quote-unquote greatly increase the firepower of his Lancer thing. And that only added, at most, 250 damage. Looking at this, doing a little bit of math, he does at least 350. Using 3 CP to increase his firepower brought him up to 600. So yeah, so that is not worth it at all. Unless I'm doing something super wrong that I'm just totally not seeing. I don't see how. I mean, the math is pretty clear on this. Unless, I don't know, because I'm closer to the tank now, I don't know. But that's... I'm not using that again. Oh my god! Wow. 300. It was at 700 before, I think. So that just did... Wait a minute! This is the same... He did 600... Oh, wait a minute. Is it because the... He still has status up, I notice. Is the order that I used on Largo still in effect? That's possible. Okay. So that would account for that. But still, even so, like... Well... I guess using orders is good if... Let me actually figure out the math on this. Okay. So using 3 CP, basically 4 CP, 3 for the order and 1 to attack, will make Lancers as powerful as a tank. So in 1 turn you'll use 4 CP, 2 turns you'll use 6 CP. Five turns, no, I mean, 3 turns will use 7, 4 turns is 8. So basically, according to this math, unless I'm very wrong, you need to attack with a Lancer at least... When you attack with a Lancer 4 times, then the CP usage becomes the same as a tank. Because when you attack 4 times, that's 4 CP plus 3 for the order, which is 7 total. Wait. Am I wrong? I don't know. But you know what? Like, just also considering that Lancers have, like, reduced... They don't have the infinite ammo of a tank. That really kind of makes me think that that order just really is not useful. It's probably just a better idea just to use the Edelweiss. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that from now on. Okay, you know, I'm kind of glad I took a minute to figure that out. That'll be useful information for later on. Alright. Repair. Don't know if I'm going to need that extra 300 HP, but
Try not to take any needless action.
We'll see. like I'm doing pretty well right now. I think I'm doing well. I have to be, right? Like, nobody died. I don't think I've even gotten, like, hit, aside from the Edelweiss. I'm taking out dudes, like, I'm having really good luck with snipers. Like, everything is going pretty well. Except for that fucking waste of CP on Largo with that order, but... I hate how he has 100 HP left. That's irritating. I don't like those heavy AT cannons in the back. I hope they don't do more damage than... Okay. Okay. And let me just quickly point out, but this is another thing that confuses me. I don't really understand how the enemy CP usage works. Like, they clearly had a lot more CP to use. And what they could have done, according to this sightline, is... Well, not this one, but... This one, I guess maybe I'm just not in range. Maybe I'm just not in range for this one. I don't know. But I feel like what they should have done is just use this to attack the Edelweiss. I don't know. I wish I could see fucking range in this game, but whatever. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I want to... Wait a minute. This is a turret. The icon is a turret, but the picture is a tank, it looks like. Is it? No. It just kind of looks like a tank, but it's not, I don't think. Okay, so what I want to do here, I'm not in range. I'm guessing I'm not in range from this. And I don't like how I'm guessing that. Like, that could lead to fucking disaster. I'm not in range here, I don't think. I'm not in range here. I appear not to be in range of this. So I'm assuming that, like the last level, I might be able to get behind this and destroy it in one shot, maybe. That would be really cool. And what I would want to use to do that, I guess, at this point, might be Claudia, actually. So before I do that, I want to take out this tank. So let's move Largo up, since at this point that's really all he's good for.
Just watch this.
Child of nature. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Get him back. Alright, let's get him back on some dirt. Alright, there we go. Don't hit the treads. Okay. I feel like, for some reason, all of a sudden, I'm doing a lot better at this game. It seems like where you stand, like, it really matters a lot. Like, a lot more than I was expecting, I think. Can I see anything with Largo? Anything interesting? I don't think that would... Oh, shit! Okay. Alright, that was good to see. Alright. So there's a shock trooper here. An elite. How do I want to take him out? With the Edelweiss, I think. An Edelweiss mortar. He's standing. He is standing. I could use... No, let's do the Edelweiss. I want to move this up anyway. At this point, the Shamrock doesn't seem to be, like, super imperative. Let's leave this, the one on the right, alone. Alright, here we go. Let me see, actually, how many shots this would take. 1 to kill only. Okay. So I want to kill him. I definitely want to kill this guy. So let's see if I can take them both out right now. Ah. Alright, that was good though. I don't like how I think I'm in range of that AT cannon now. This only takes 1 to take out though, so Largo actually might be really useful this turn. I don't see anything near the near that cannon over there. So I feel like I can move up a little bit more this turn. What is that? That's a shock trooper. That's nothing. Alright, let's get a... You know what? Let's do this. let me move up a little bit more and then open up the path on the left for Largo to run through. Save a little bit of AP. Oh my god, I'm being so fucking strategic this one. I feel like. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I think I am. So, oh, he is crouching. Ugh. Ew. Well, definitely want to take out that sniper.
You say so.
Let's get that over with. I'm having amazing luck with these snipers. I feel like I just jinxed myself just by saying that right now. I probably did. Wow, how did I fucking know that would happen? And now I don't have sight on him. Tree's blocking. Yeah. Let's do that again.
Orders in order.
Let's get a little bit closer. Right there. Do I have sight on him now? I do. Come on.
See what you get?
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Where do I want this guy? I would like him in position to deal with that sniper in a little bit. This left looks pretty clear, so I'm just going to take cover behind this. I should be alright. The only thing that could really do any damage to me is that shock trooper way over on the side there, I think. Where is he? Where is that shock trooper? Is that this way over here? I thought there was one like right... Oh no, I killed that one. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, let's see. Largo. I definitely want to try to take this out this turn. And this. Largo should have 2 or 3 ammo. Don't want to move Claudia yet, because I could use her to replenish Largo's ammo. Salinas is not useful right now. And he is not really in any danger. Yeah, at all. The Shamrock is just kind of a waste of CP right now. Alright, Largo, I guess. Poor Alicia, she's all alone with Nadine. I really wish I knew how much damage... Well, I guess it's not really any point to that. I was thinking I might use my shock trooper to take out the... oh, one shot. Okay. Will you attack me? You won't attack me. Nice. So let's do this. Let's just take this guy out right now. I'll get a little bit closer to that. Alright. I'm going to move Largo. I've got one shot with Largo. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I think I've got enough AP to take this shot and then run behind some cover somewhere. Probably this truck. I don't know if I could make it to the Edelweiss.
Just watch this.
Don't like how that's in the way, though. Let's move right here. Alright, come on, Largo. You can do this. Yes! Largo! Fucking Largo. Alright, what can I think, well, I've got to just run for this right here. Hope I can. Shit! Oh, God, that sniper. Does it have sight on me? I think it does. Shit. Alright, so I'm going to have to move Largo again. Which actually, it won't be too terrible because... Because... Let's do this. And then this. And then wait. Let's repair right now. Largo's got a good amount of HP. Let's repair the Edelweiss. I think the Edelweiss should be okay. I don't think I need to heal it again. It can take 3 shots. I don't think anything can do any major damage to the Edelweiss this upcoming turn. There we go. Alright, this is looking really good now. Okay, I don't like how I don't know what's over here. I probably should have taken a look at this spot with Claudia just now. But whatevs. So what I can do now is just blow up this guy's cover. He's a normal trooper. Not anything I'm worried about. Might be able to have a shot on... Probably not, but let's see. What about this sniper? No. Alright, let's see what we can do with Largo right now. Because I need to move him anyway. A lot of mines here. Yeah, the only reliable thing would be to do this. Take out his cover. Might hit him also, maybe. Or did I? Yes. There we go. Perfect. What is that? What is that has sight on me? There we go. Okay. Feeling very good about this now. So this shock trooper could do some major damage to Claudia. Maybe. I could move up the Edelweiss. I could move up these guys now. I could take a look at this area with Claudia and probably throw a grenade to take out these sandbags so that the enemy couldn't use them later. Looks like this shock trooper's going down here for some stupid reason. I could take this guy out, but he's not an issue. I don't want to deal with crouching enemies. That sniper annoys me. Wait a minute, what is this? He has sight on my sniper? What? That is bullshit. Alright, let me see what's going to be useful here. There's a Lancer. There's a shock trooper and another shock trooper. So a shock trooper would kind of be useful here. Kinda. Sort of. But I feel like I don't really need one. I mean, like, this sniper just... It has such, like, so much better range, and it's actually pretty reliable now, so I don't really want to deal with shock troopers at this point. I have 3 extra CP and nothing to do with it. Let me, You know what? I might be able to take out this shock trooper with Claudia. I might be able to. I definitely can outrange him. And there's nothing going on over here. I might be able to take out some of these these mines. That would be good. I don't know how close I can get to this guy. 4 headshots. I don't like that. Dope. Alright. You know what? Let me back up a tiny bit. Alright. I'm just out of his range. He should not counterattack me at this range. He might duck, but... Ah. Alright. That was a valiant effort, Claudia.
Pay attention to the enemy's position.
Good game, Claudia. Alright, let's just leave her here then.
Advance cautiously.
Yeah. I could move up the Edelweiss again. For the fudge of it, I've got a good amount of AP, actually. I'm doing it. Let's do that. Alright, mine. Over here, little baby mines. I might be in range of this AT. Oh my god. Can I do this? No fucking way I can do this. Actually, you know, this was a really good idea because now I'm covering these two from that stupid shock trooper. Can I fucking do this? Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god, I just beat the fucking level. Jesus Christ. Let me actually just get rid of this. I don't like it. There's a Lancer right there. It can do nothing against me. I am not worried about that Lancer. I'm gonna leave it right here. I don't want to move too far ahead. I think I can friggin' probably maybe end this like in 2 more turns. That's not that far sniper. I don't think I need to worry about him. Oh, is he running into cover? No, he isn't. What is he doing? Thank you for doing that. 400. Okay. So yeah, it seems like Lancers are about... They do about half the damage of a tank. A little bit more than half the damage of a tank. A little bit more. So there are not that many instances. I know I haven't also like fully upgraded my Lancers, but it seems like they're just not super useful. Like in the case of, okay, so like if the Edelweiss does like 700 damage and I'm facing a tank that has like 1600 HP, what I could do instead of using 6 CP to take it all out with the Edelweiss, I could use the Edelweiss, attack with the Edelweiss twice, that's 4, and then just take out the rest of it, the rest of its HP with like a Lancer shot. So in a situation like that, a Lancer would be useful, but only to save 1 CP and not that often, I feel like. These guys are in cover. These troopers are going to get sniped this turn. This guy's in cover. I don't like him. Nothing down here is any kind of a threat. Largo is useless at this point. He's done his job. What could I do with Claudia? I might be able to take out some mines with Claudia, maybe. These guys are both standing. I could snipe them, which would be a good opportunity to move my sniper up. Yeah, these guys are crouching anyway. Alright, let's do that.
You say so.
Let's just snipe the shit out of these guys. Oh my god, I have literally 0 chance of missing this unless he ducks, which I actually haven't seen in a very long time. I probably... No, I didn't jinx myself that time. Cool.
See what you get.
Alright. It's going very well. Alright, that's as far as close as I want to get to this guy. Oh god! Back up! Right there. Alright. I should have trusted my instincts the first time.
You say so.
Let's take out this biatch. I don't like how he's staring right at me though. Doesn't matter.
See what you get?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I gotta give this guy some cover with the Edelweiss when I move that up. Or I can move him behind a tree maybe. That works! That totally works. Wow, trees are good in this game. Alright, so I don't need to worry about this guy at all then, pretty much. Dude, fucking tree cover, that's awesome. Alright, the Edelweiss... I can, no, I don't want to take out their thing with a grenade. You know what, I wonder if maybe with Claudia, I might be able to just take the base this turn. If I just take out this sniper, I don't know if these guys are close enough that like that would prevent me from taking it. If I can just get Claudia, if I could take out this sniper and this shock trooper, which I could probably do if I just remove his cover, I might be able to do this. Oh my god. Let's fucking try. Let's make this a little bit easier for... I cannot destroy that with the tank. Damn it. What is that? That's a shock trooper. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Oh my god, I was right about freaking cover in the... If there's an enemy in cover and you shoot the cover, it does absorb a lot of damage. If you attack the enemy behind the cover, by going over it with a mortar, it does full damage. Ah, that is so good to know. Fucking god. Alright, let's... What was that I just clicked? That was not an AT mine, I hope. I don't know what it was, but I don't like it. I don't trust it. Where is that mine that I ran over? You know what? I'm not going to move anymore. There's no reason for me to move anymore. It's just a risk. It's an unnecessary risk. Okay, so I need to take out this guy. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Claudia. I need Claudia for this. Let's do this. That. No, beeline. Fucking beeline. There's no reason for me to waste precious AP. I want to attack this guy this turn with Claudia. Just for the hell of it. Tiny bit of AP. Alright. Okay, so now what I should be able to do... This is insane. 58 to kill. I wonder if I get behind him. If I get behind him, does that like negate his cut? It doesn't. Poo. Well, I can fucking do some major damage to this guy with a grenade. 3 ammo? That's... I didn't expect that. Wow, Claudia. All right, let's freaking just. You know what? Probably with another well, yeah, another grenade. Another grenade should do it. He could duck. I don't trust it. Blow his shins off. Yes. Can I do it? Yes! Yes. Okay, so that's good to know. So let's see. This guy is not... So I guess they have to be in the immediate area of the flag to prevent you from capturing it. That's good to know. Okay. How much CP do I have left? I probably have a good amount left. I wonder if I could... You know what? Let me try to get a little bit more money out of this. This is a little greedy, but I have a lot of CP left. Let's snipe this. Let's kill these two guys to get a little bit more money. I think all that matters are well, I don't think I would get any money from this guy, but let's kill this Lancer and this Lancer. Let's do that. I don't think like elapsed time affects your like rank. Let me see. Orders? No, not orders. Objectives. So I'm getting a B rank right now, so that's very good. So let's see if I take out this Lancer, that might bump me up. And let's do that with... Let's take out his... Let's not move with the Edelweiss, because I'm on top of a mine. I don't know what kind of a mine it is. And let's just... see what this does. Alright. That's fine. That's fine because he's about to get friggin' sniped. So I know this guy is a... No, he's not named. I thought he was. Never mind. Alright, so let's snipe the shit out of this guy. Die! I feel like I'm finally like feeling pretty comfortable with this game. Like I'm finally understanding how shit works, and I got this. I have it. Nothing else I could really do, so I might as well just capture the thing. Claudia. Yes, yes. Supreme ultimate victory. B rank! Wow, I did really friggin' well that one. How?
Sir, we've done it! We've occupied the enemy's primary base!
I know what happened. I know what I did differently. Or not what I did differently, but I know what's different about this. And we're looking at it. Rest in peace, Isara.
Great! That's excellent! Grease, I'm proud of you.
So proud of you, bro.
Sir, I still can't hold a candle to Isara, but I did what I could.
No, you fucking can. Isara got us D ranks, man. You got us a B.
It's ours, Ace. Home is finally home again. And your Edelweiss is alive and well and in good hands. You can rest easy.
Aw. Enemy leader bonus. God damn it. Yes. Oh my god, 97,000. Yes. Oh my god, I can buy everything. Fuck yeah. What is that? Enhanced block. What the hell is that? Enhanced block pin. What am I looking at? What is that, a part for the Edelweiss? It says weapon report. Is that a weapon of some kind? I don't know what that is. Alright. Hope amid the wreckage. Oh my god! I fucking called it about these fucking flowers. Fucking called it so hard on those flowers. Oh my god. I thought that windmill was just... No, that's not the main one.
Well, that's it, Welkin. No sign of the enemy here either. I searched all over. Looks like they've cleared out of Bruhl.
Yeah.
That's good. We've finally recovered possession of our old homestead.
Yeah. But if Isara saw it as it is now, I think she'd feel sad.
She always felt sad.
I mean, look at it. Empty of all the people who lived here, the mill just barely standing.
Hand on shoulder.
Huh? Look at that!
Oh, is it the flowers? I think it's the flowers.
What is it? What do you see?
Look! A lion's paw!
Is it the same one?
Mm-hmm. It's the flower that you planted that day. When we'd first met each other. It took root and grew in this soil.
Look how close they...
Now it's flourishing.
Look how close they are together. And the flowers, and the hope, and the sadness.
That there's more going on in this world than just people killing people. There are new lives all around. New things being born, even in the middle of war.
I was right. And if I let myself get depressed, well, Isara wouldn't want that. Once this war's over and
it's a
we
depressing
come home,
sight, though.
we'll just have to rebuild it. We'll rebuild all of it. Every last building.
Aww.
Yes, we will. And we'll show Martha's little boy. We'll show him the town where he was born.
Yeah.
The lion's paw, guys. The hope among the wreckage. The approaching clash. I don't like the sound of this. This doesn't sound very nice. Wait a minute. Selvaria. Where's Selvaria?
The liberation of Bruhl was a success. Excellent work, soldiers.
I was expecting her to be in that level.
Lieutenant Gunther, do you have anything further to report?
Yeah, there are some flowers, and there's hope now. It's all good.
Yes, Captain. Through this op, we've found a new goal to strive towards.
Very good. And Faldio, you're back from your leave. Feeling rested and ready?
Yes, Captain. I'm ready.
Oh my god. I'm ready to fucking blow everyone's minds.
Good. We're receiving reports of major shifts along the front lines.
You know what, though? And I'm going to interrupt this cutscene a little bit just to say this. As a writer, that cutscene with Faldio in the ruins, I felt like it revealed too much. Like, I would have liked it more a lot more, I think, if Faldio had, if we'd seen like Faldio go to the ruins, and he were wondering, and he figured out that like, or he thought maybe that you needed to be like a Valkyria to like open the thing, but he didn't explicitly say it. Like if it were more like hinted at vaguely, and then later on when like he eventually confronts like Welkin and Alicia about it, like he could fully explain the vague thing that he said, and then we would think back and be like, oh shit, that's what he meant by that. Like, oh my god, I understand now. Like I've noticed that like in writing, particularly in video games, if you can make the player basically feel like, oh my god, I understand that thing that I didn't understand before, it all makes perfect sense now, oh my god, that's like, you kind of like blow their minds like that, and that's an awesome feeling. That's the thing you can do as a writer. And I feel like that last cutscene, it just kind of just told us everything out in the open. It would have been cooler, I think, if it would just have been like kind of sort of implied or hinted at, so that this cutscene coming up, I'm sure, with Faldio and Alicia and Welkin, would be that much more like mind-blowing, you know? Like we see it coming now because he literally basically just spelled it out in plain English. So yeah, not a big deal, but I feel like that was kind of a missed opportunity there. Or it will be. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know. I'm guessing here. I'm skepticizing here. I'm skeptificationing this game right now. We've received reports of major shift along the front lines. Yay.
Imperial forces previously posted all over the country are gathering at one point.
Oh my god, that sounds like a last level to me.
The Nagyar Plain in northeastern Gallia. Our forces are being directed there as well.
Northeastern Gallia. I feel like the last level would probably be in the south? Like southern Gallia, I would guess, because that's more closer. That's more close to the border between Gallia and the Imperial whatever, I think. So it's kind of weird that we're driving them out going north? I think. I'm pretty sure they're to the south. I don't know.
Does that mean we're expecting a major clash at Nagyar, Captain?
It's very probable. This battle is going to decide Gallia's fate, one way or another.
Well, that sounds decisive as fuck. That sounds like a final level to me.
After a brief rest, the militia move out to Nagyar. I want all of you rested in the meantime. You're dismissed.
And you know what? That actually would, if this is the final level, that actually would time out very well with this crazy revelation that we know about. That Faldio's just going to drop on us, probably in the next cutscene. Or not. This looks too romantic for that. Once the war is over. This looks far too romantic for an oh my god. Alicia's an alien cutscene.
What you're saying is the next battle is so critical, it could actually determine how the rest of the war goes.
Yeah. Both for us and them. The opposing armies are assembling their forces at Nagyar. It'll be the biggest battle we've fought yet. The biggest battle of the war.
That means more things we love will be destroyed. More people we care about will be taken away.
There are some things we lose that never get returned.
Isara.
That's the world. Everything around us is in flux. The old Bruhl, the town we used to know, Isara. We've lost them forever.
Welkin.
But it's like you said, Alicia. We build new things as we lose the old. If we can win this battle at Nagyar, we can push the Empire all the way back to northeast Gallia. If that happens, then victory will be right around the corner.
Maybe I was wrong about the border.
And once the war's over, the real work will start. We'll build a new mill plaza. In fact, we'll build a whole new town.
Right. And I'll be there to help you. You know, it's funny. Whenever I talk to you, I feel like everything's going to be fine.
Oh, God.
Yeah? Well, you're the only reason I haven't completely lost it, Alicia.
Oh.
Really? Thank you, Welkin. Me too. I'm glad we were
Piano
able to
music.
meet and work together. Hey, Welkin?
What is it?
Once this war is all over, there's something I want to tell you.
Wonder what it is.
Anything.
Oh, it's this. From the intro cutscene that I had never showed you guys. Oh, romantic shooting star.
Chapter 13.
Oh God, what the fuck? No! 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 Why, game? Why are you doing this? What the fuck is that in the bottom right corner? No. Okay, hang on. Alright, let's think this through. So, let's look back here. In this, there wasn't any indication, really, that Isara was going to die. Aside from this, which was not very clear unless you knew about it ahead of time. So this was not obvious. This is way too obvious. So what that's telling me is that there's no way Alicia's going to die. She's almost going to die. Oh my God, we're near the end of the game. Oh my God, I'm remembering back to a previous episode when I totally predicted this. Oh God, damn it. Alright, so I think I know what's going to happen here. I think I know totally what's going to happen. In the bottom left corner, that looks like a Selvaria with a lance and a shield, which looks... And that map in the top right looks like a final level type of map. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing how things are going to go. I'm absolutely seeing this. Okay, so if you guys remember what I said near the beginning of this LP, I don't remember what episode it was in, but Welkin's going to have a moment. A particular kind of moment where he's going to experience a particular kind of thing, and history is almost going to repeat itself, but then it doesn't. I think I'm calling it. I called it about the stupid flowers, and I'm calling this right now. I'm seeing it happen. I can fucking see the future. All right, so before we do this, let me just spend all of the friggin' money that I got. Wonder if there's a new report. I really want a new report right now. Reports are fun. I have 100 friggin' thousand money. I don't care. Whoa, wait a Oh shit. This is the kind of shit I wanted to see. I don't want to read about what we just did. I want to read about new secret stuff. What happened here? What is going on here? I know what's going on here, but I want to read about it. Randgre's National University Department of Archaeology reported a theft from its archives on the 15th. The objects in question are 2 artifacts of unknown age unearthed last year from a university dig site in Barracks, which is where that temple was, and are said to contain exceptionally pure ragnite, which is what those weapons are made of. Though their creation likely predates written history, their shapes bear strong resemblance to the lance and shield spoken of in the myth of Valkyria. Whether those were truly used by the warriors of legend or whether they bore ceremonial significance remains unclear. An investigation into who was behind the missing items is currently underway, but no leads have surfaced at present time. Oh my God, Selvaria, you bitch! Okay, so I love this particular article right now because it was secret information that was really super relevant to the story, and it wasn't something that we knew about that we just fucking experienced. This is the kind of stuff I want to see. I don't want to fucking read about the whatever, some race being canceled. I want to read about this type of crazy stuff.
So, come to...
Nothing new? I want... Damn it. And actually, you know what? There's another way for me to basically see our progress in this game. See how close we are to the end. This is a thing that pretty much applies to any game. Any game where you can upgrade stuff. So, we've got 4 upgrades left that we haven't purchased, right? We get an upgrade every level to every other level. We're on chapter, I think, 14 or 15, so that means that chapter 20 probably is the end. So I don't think we're that close to the end because we still got more upgrades to buy. I'm guessing when we get to the final upgrade, that's when we are at like the last level. That's my guess, my random guess. Firepower boost. You know what? Maybe I didn't buy this last time, so let's buy it this time. I might have another one or not. I was hoping I could get like B aim or something. Still, do I have to buy this to unlock this? That would be really weird. No new sniper rifles. And, okay. Yeah, so I've got a way to go still, I think. I'm not that close to the end. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so basically, yeah, I think this is another way that you could probably figure out like how close you are to the end. So 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10. So if you think of this as like percentage, this is 100%. 7. I just bought 7, so I'm like 70% of the way through the game. That's, I'm guessing here. I could be wrong. Maybe this stuff is for like skirmishes. I don't know. I could totally be wrong, but that's my guess. All set, bruh. I guess that's it. Guess that's it. Alright, so I got some good stuff there. Now let's get some orders. I wonder if I missed one. I think there was a point where I could have bought an order, but I didn't have enough experience.
I'll teach you. Use it to request backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target.
What?
Well,
I don't know how useful this is. Yeah, there was another one that I could have bought for 10,000 experience, but did I just miss my opportunity to buy that? Like, I thought that I would just be able to buy it when...
Very good. I hope...
When I had the experience to buy it. I hope I didn't miss it, because that would be stupid. Oh, no, what am I doing? No. Let's do this first. Might get a new weapon or something. Yep. Yep, it's an honor. Oh, a new thing. What is this? That's an impressive looking medal. Holy Shield awarded.
For your squad's
yeah. Yay. Yes. Oh my god, I love getting new sniper rifles. Alright, let's see what those are after I level up a little bit. Something good happens at level 16, I think. Audience Hall, War Cemetery, Castle Front did all of this. Now let's check out the command room. And then, no new anybody really? Have I just reached a point where I just stopped getting new recruits? That kind of sucks. Desert Allergy, Man-Hater, and Fancies Woman, new Dallas. She might be a fun character to use. She seems like she would have funny dialogue, maybe. Unlucky, Shut-In, and City Kid. Claudia. I like Claudia, though. Darks and Bond, Camaraderie, Rear Guard. Yeah, Nadine is too fucking good to... Fatalist is something I don't like. You know, let's...
okay.
I don't like Ramsey so much. I'm not a fan. Let's use... Herbert is... He should be dead. I wish I could kill him. He is garbage. He is garbage with frail body. Dallas might be fun.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
She sounds sort of boyish and looks kind of boyish, which would explain man-hater and fancies women. Not so much man-hater, but okay. Let's see if I can like just replace anybody here, just to see some new faces. I've never used her. Desert Bread and Fancies Man. Nancy, don't use her much at all. I don't use scouts very much. They're just not super useful. Salinas is too good. Vice, fucking never removing Vice from my squad. This is the Vice squad. Neat Freak, Night Vision, Scout Killer. She looks weird. He was fat and dumb looking. He's old and bald. He doesn't have anything notable about him. Mika is a pessimist, and he can die for it. Panicky is not good. Country bred, born leader. Edie might be fun to use. Salinas. She's friends with Salinas and Dallas. Oh my god. Alright, so I kind of want to throw her in. Dorothy, frail body. No. Panicky. Desert allergy and lonely. Ew. So Edie's going in. Who am I taking out? I like Nina. Jane. I like Jane. Wendy doesn't have a lot happening with her. Vice. Alright, Wendy, you're gone.
What? It's over? That's sad.
Yeah, it is. Not really. Because we got Edie.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
I'm using her in the next level. She's outrageous. Salinas and Dallas. God damn. Oh, but that means I can't use Vice. No. Ica. Frisia. Alright.
Come.
Alright, then let's check out those new weapons we got. Alright, I'm gonna kick the shit out of the next level. That's all I got to do here. We don't have a lot of reading left to do. Personnel. Skirmishes. Faldio. What's... I don't like how we didn't fucking get that Faldio and Alicia cutscene this chapter. That's annoying. But you know what? Looking at this... Looking at the... Where is it? Looking at the... At fucking this. How we're gonna see Selvaria, who's a Valkyria, and Alicia is important to this chapter, according to the bottom right panel. It's gonna happen this chapter, I think. Let's go back to that and read about Faldio. Where's the new information? His strong opinions concerning... Wait a minute. Okay. His strong opinions concerning fashion led him to submit a redesign idea for the Gallian militia uniform. It was rejected. It was rejected for being impossibly florid. There's a word I don't know. Crease. Not Crace, it's Crease, I guess. After Isara's death, he requested to be posted to Squad 7, where, newly appointed to the rank of Corporal, he followed in her footsteps as the Edelweiss's pilot. He's not as cool as Isara was. Isara! Come back to us, PM Borg. What new happened here? As heir to a noble house with roots back to medieval times, Borg long played an active role in politics, often clashing with the Archduke's progressive views. Don't know if that was new. Damon. Fat guy. Exceptionally proud of his... though the success of his grandfather... What? Though the success of his grandfather as a general helped him rise through the ranks with uncommon speed, rumors abound that he lacks the requisite competence. That's a ridiculous sentence. I know it's correct, but why do you have to write it like that? Why can't you write it in like more normal, more easily understood terms? Rumors abound that he lacks the requisite competence. Okay, so he's retarded, basically. I don't know how close we are to the end of this game. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but I don't like how we haven't really heard much about these three characters. And what's going on with Martha? We haven't heard from Martha in forever. Cordelia and Borg, that was a thing that I thought would be more than it is. General Damon, not really a major character, but I thought we'd be seeing more of him. I don't know. Belgian. He left the military to return to Bruhl after the war. There he lived out his days surrounded by family and nature until disease quietly claimed his life. What? That's sad. Why would you have to kill him off with disease, writers? Why couldn't you just let him die an old man? Damer. He continued to innovate after the war's end until a sudden accident claimed his life, leaving his infant daughter Isara behind him. A sudden accident? Was he sniped randomly? I bet his death wasn't as sad as his daughter's. That's weird. Alright, I don't give a fuck about any of this. Glossary. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me... Shamrock. That's new. I don't care, though. I don't know. I just don't find any of that really interesting. Universal conscription of the Gallian army. National arsenal tanks. Federation tanks. I guess, you know what? Let's read about this stuff, since we're going to be hearing about Valkyria again. Let's brush up on our Valkyria knowledge. But first, let's... EW1. Oh, this is a different map. East European Imperial. And the Fed... Oh, no, it's totally the same. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's this. The map hasn't changed since the First European War. The Atlantic Federation is to the west. Eastern European Imperial is on the east. Okay. So the Atlantic Federation is to the south then. I thought that was the Imperial forces to the south. So maybe we are near the end of the game. Friction between Federation and Empire surrounding Ragnite resources escalated into a continent-wide war. EW1. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th century led to a skyrocketing demand for Ragnite, pitting Europa's twin giants in a race for resources. When the crown prince of the Empire was assassinated, that's just like World War I, guys. When the crown prince of the Empire was assassinated at the start of the 20th century, wait. Oh, at the start of the... Okay. I just saw 18th century at the beginning of this, and I saw 20th. Okay. When the crown prince of the Empire was assassinated at the start of the 20th century, tensions spiraled into an all-out war. Though the Imperial force employed a corps of newly developed tanks... Is that pronounced? I think that's pronounced core and not corpse. I think that's core. Of newly developed tanks, hostilities soon became bogged down in fruitless trench warfare. I think this is actually very similar to our actual World War I, I think. I'm vaguely remembering a lot about trench warfare in World War I in school. And the two exhausted powers ultimately signed a ceasefire agreement. During the war, Gallia's military, led by General Belgian Gunther's Tank Corps, foiled an Imperial invasion attempt. Okay. Same map. Beginning as an Imperial incursion into Federation land, EW2 quickly engulfed the entire continent in what became the largest scale war in Europa's history. Though EW1 ended in a stalemate, both powers had spent the intervening years stockpiling arms and preparing for the inevitable return of hostilities. After a short 20-year pause, the Empire began the invasion anew, taking 3 of the Federation's border republics in quick succession. The Federation responded with a formal declaration of war. It wasn't long before the forces of both superpowers began to spill across the borders of other neighboring nations. Soon all of Europa was caught up in a war that dwarfed all those in memory. Uh-huh. What is here? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why I'm tired right now, but the ancient Valkyria united the European continent after subjugating the Darksins in this half-legendary war of conquest. Half-legendary war? What does it mean to be half-legendary? By circa BC? Before Christ? As in, this is Earth? Is this just like an alternate Earth? Is that where this... Is that what Europa is? That is really weird that they used BC. Because that means that this has to be on Earth. Right? Like with some kind of just alternate history, I guess, maybe. By circa 30 BC, the Darksins are said to have ravaged much of Europa, wielding the dark arts to harness dark arts. They have magic? Well, I guess it might have been thought of as magic back then. They have like fucking ridiculous blue flame. I guess that's pretty magical. Wielding the dark arts to harness the destructive potential of Ragnite in their heedless power struggles. Suddenly, an immigrant population known as the Valkyria emerged from the north, bearing a quote-unquote divine power in the form of lances and shields bathed in blue light. Using those to halt the Darksin rampage, they brought peace to Europa according to inscriptions found in ruins across Europa. In addition to unifying the land under their rule, the Valkyria are credited for the birth of modern European culture. Okay. So apparently the Darksins had some kind of magic, and the Valkyria used their blue flame lance magic to stop their magic. That's weird, but okay. The written form of Old Northern, the lingua franca. Lingua franca. Did I pronounce that correctly? If I did, then I am awesome. The lingua franca of Europa following its unification under Valkyria rule. It uses a set of characters comprised of vertical, horizontal, and angled strokes, no longer like Japanese, no longer legible to most contemporary Europeans. Inscriptions on the monuments discovered across the continent suggest that the script served both as a tool of everyday communication and in rituals. Served both as a tool of everyday communication. Okay, that's a strange sentence, I think, but all right, it's fine. I'll accept it. It has been shown that Valkyria royalty and members of the high clergy used a ceremonial variant of the script, though surviving examples are extremely rare. The ancient Darksins were also thought to have their own written language, but no material evidence remains today to support that theory. Universal. I think that's enough for now. I don't really give a fuck about any of this other stuff at this point. Why did I get this thing? It is presented to a squad shown to have earned victory without a single casualty. Oh, nice. Yeah, I kicked ass in that last level. Cool. Alrighty. I guess... this is another... I think this is like a 2-hour recording. That's okay. Alright, so Chapter 13 next time. The Clash at Nagiar, whatever. Okay, I'll be right back.